So we have a case study that we're going to be discussing. This is not going to be long at all, okay? So I do recall that Mars is going to be in Cancer, but I don't know what's going on today right now. I'm pretty sure it's on my astrology forecast. I'm pretty sure I made a video about it, but right now I just do too much for me to keep up right now. So I'm feeling that what I'm about to discuss is revolving around Mars and Cancer energy. So I'm at work. And me personally, I'm working on how I deal with relationships and people, because I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be a people pleaser. And so these are things that I'm being made aware of. That Scorpio energy, I'm being made aware of how I deal with people in general. So I'm at work and this pregnant lady comes up. And immediately I felt really bad vibes from her, because I could just tell by the way she was standing in the line. Then I could just tell from her energy. It was like she was like, I don't know, I could just tell she was being aggressive. Like I could just feel it. I could feel it. Mind you, she's pregnant. So I finally called her up to me, whatever, to handle the business, and she wanted to do a withdrawal. First of all, when she asked me for the withdrawal, she didn't want to speak out loud. So that's irritating to me. Like, communicate, bitch. Didn't want to do that, so I ended up having to go above and beyond and get her a paper so she can write down what she could have just communicated to me. So then right there, I'm like, okay, you're difficult. You're being difficult for no reason whatsoever. So I'm already like, okay, your energy's weird and you're pregnant. You shouldn't have come to me and you're pregnant with this energy, especially anyway. So I'm doing a transaction and she wanted hundreds basically. So I'm going out to get the hundreds for her, and she stops me in the middle of me counting. You're rude. It's very rude. So now you're trying to interrupt my thought processes. Now you're trying to violate boundaries. I'm counting, I am thinking, I'm doing what you're asking, and you want to interrupt that, right? So there's that. Strike 3. Okay? Yes, 3. She's like, no, I want fresh bills. Ma'am, this is all I have. And so I'm more than happy to give you what it is that I have. No, then if someone else, can you ask someone to exchange it for me? No, I cannot. I have what you're asking for. This is all I have. I'm not going above and beyond to ask somebody to go into the vault, to do this, to do that, just so you can have blue bills. Bitch, I have all hundreds right here. There's going to be some that are regular and there's going to be some that are blue. This is what it is. I'm not talking to her like this, but in my mind, I'm just like, ma'am, this is what I have. I'm not going to ask anybody else to go into anywhere. This is what I have at this moment, period. So I'm like, if you want to get out of line and wait for someone else to assist you, then you're more than welcome to do so. But Kristen, I am not going out of my way to get you. I'm not doing it. Okay. So she goes back into the line. And at this point, she's mad. She's big mad. So then she took that negative energy over to my colleague. Mind you, I'm a Libra rising, and my colleague is a Libra sun. A Libra sun. All right. And Vedic astrology, she's a Virgo, but I'm personally, my midheaven is progressing into Virgo. So I'm actually learning from my colleague on how to be a Virgo, okay? Or how to handle Virgo shit. So she has issue with that, And long story short, she ends up going to my manager. She was trying to she just went to my manager, and my manager is a Capricorn. I'm ruled by Capricorn. So she's trying to snitch on me, and she's telling everything to my manager. I'm not trying to have her bow down, but X, Y, and Z. You are trying to have me bow down. That's why you're upset, because you're mad I didn't bow down and go above and beyond for you when I had what it was that you wanted. You wanted me to do extra shit, and because I refused to do that, you're mad. This is why you're upset right now. But yet you're going to sit here and tell my manager that, her customer service wasn't great, and it's not like I was expecting her to bow down, but you were, though. This whole thing is because I did not bow down and give you what you wanted, how you wanted it. So strike 1. Strike 4. Then she was saying, then she said something to my manager about, she said something else about the professionalism, and it's just like, so is professionalism, do you think professionalism means kissing ass? Because if that's what you think in your mind professionalism is, then you are absolutely right. I am not professional in any way, shape, or form. It's like she was trying to come at my character. She's trying to come at my work ethic. And then she was just like, yeah, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. I'm not trying to get anyone fired. But what you're doing at this moment, your actions are proving that you are attempting to get me fired. You're attempting to get me in trouble. And you are mad that you wanted me to bow down and I didn't. It's like everything she was saying to my manager that she didn't want and that she didn't expect, that is exactly what she wanted, and that's exactly what she expected. And this is the energy with people going on in the world. It's like they say one thing or they claim they're being aggressive. You don't do what they want you to do in a passive aggressive way. They then try to go above you and try to get you in trouble, all while saying, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. Be careful fucking with people these days. You're gonna have men, I want to love you. I want to be in a relationship. So then why aren't we in a relationship then? And the crazy thing is, in my mind, I already know what's going on energetically with me. I'm transforming into a Scorpio stellium in the 12th house. All right. I am morphing every single day. And I have a Pluto in Scorpio and she's pregnant. Why are you doing all of this? And you're pregnant. You are creating negative situations and then you're doing it to Libras. You're doing it to Libra risings. You're doing it to a Libra sun. Like, you're creating all of these troubles, problems, and issues, and you're pregnant. And I practice hoodoo and voodoo, and that's one of the things I have not been wanting to tap into, but that's what it is. So to conclude all of this, there was another family in the bank at the time, and they're from Haiti, and they came to my teller line after this whole thing went down, and I was literally thinking in my mind, like, you have no idea who you're fucking with, ma'am, and you're pregnant on top of that. You have no fucking idea. But the whole time my face was just like. And then for a family from Haiti to come up to my line immediately after making a deposit. Word to the wise, y'all need to be careful who y'all talking to and what type of tower you think you bringing to somebody, especially homegirl. Like you wanted me to bow down, and I'm not bowing down. I'm not bowing down to any fucking body. And the fact that you tried it, you have no idea who you're dealing with. I have Lilith and Aries. You're about to get put the fuck down. Like, and you're pregnant. That's the shit that, like, it's like people are so egotistical that they don't even give a fuck about their lives. They don't care about their situations. They don't care if they're pregnant. They don't care about their kids. You really want to wage war. You really want to do it, and you think you're doing it on the sneak tip. Okay. Pluto is in Capricorn, retrograded in the 6th house, and you decided today. And Mercury just went direct. You decided today to try to bring me a tower? To try to bring the other Libra a tower? You do realize that's going to be it's going to be returned immediately. And you're pregnant. Just like I said with the reading for the Aquarius signs. I'm sorry to hear that. Because people's misfortune, they're creating their own misfortunes. And I'm sorry to hear that. I don't give a fuck. You created it, you're going to deal with it. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Just be careful of people being passive aggressive, doing everything that they're doing, the very things that they're claiming that they're not doing. Be very careful.